Coach, obviously, what adjustments were made in the second half after giving up 72 points in the first half?
I don't think that's necessarily adjustments. The guys, I think got some big stops, found a way to make it hard for them. The pressure, Ryan, Josh, Brad, Book, I think, had some possessions on Young. We switched some. So it's just, the guys were great. They dug in the second half. I think it's a 43-point defensive second half, against a really good offensive team.
Follow up, Nurkić obviously not playing. What went into that decision and what made you not play him tonight?
Yeah, just went with Mason and Oso tonight. Again, always just trying to figure out what's best for the team and find the right combinations, the right group. No, we just went with Mason and Oso.
Coach, when you look at Book's playmaking, this is the third game in a row he's had 10-plus assists. Has that been a point of emphasis or just something that comes kind of naturally with that lineup change?
Yeah, I think it's just more organic and natural, and I feel like he's had a lot of the high assist nights. He commands attention, he moves well, off the ball. So I think having him as a playmaker, a guy that can get assists and find guys, has been good for us.
And then we were talking to some of the guys today, and they were saying just no matter how it happens, just getting a win is important at this point. How important was it against a relatively healthy team to kind of battle back, face some adversity, and get a win?
Yeah, no, I mean, this is a tough league, and you got to, work for every win you get. And, our guys deserve credit. So proud of their effort, proud of their defense. There was a lot of good stuff defensively, a lot of good stuff on the boards. I thought we competed on the boards.
Coach, it was the second game out of these three that Brad's been off the bench where he's really provided a spark with his scoring. How have you seen him sort of embrace this role and kind of get back to the scorer that he's always been?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a huge, when you got something like that coming off your bench, somebody of Brad's caliber who can have a 25-point night. I think he led us in scoring, and he did it a lot of different ways. So it's a credit to him. We're fortunate, and we got to keep building on it.
You've talked about wanting to see the full 48 minutes of consistency. Did this feel like tangible progress in that goal?
Yeah, I mean, there were a stretch, but, they're tough, and they hit some tough shots in the first half. They went on a run a little bit in the second quarter. But this was a, high-level NBA game. The competition was high. Our guys kind of rose to that, and, it was a good effort.
Coach, you guys went to the KD and Book action, the two-man game, maybe 5 or 6 times down the stretch. What did you like about that particular look against Atlanta?
Yeah, I mean, it's I think they're always, Kevin, how are you going to guard that? What are you going to do? And then Devin with it. And those guys they had a little bit of a chemistry going there for a few possessions, and got us some good looks out of it. So it's, two great players just playing basketball together.
Coach, back here, there's been some games where Ryan has had to guard a bigger guy, just the way that the opposing team matched up tonight. He obviously was guarding Trey full court and embraced that challenge, had some foul trouble along the way. What do you want to see him learn from an opportunity where he does guard a smaller guy who is tricky like Trey can be, and obviously battling through that foul trouble?
Yeah, no, I mean, he's guarded so many different types, and, even within that, different small. Trey Young is a very unique cover. He's very crafty getting fouls and free throws. So he's just, every rep he gets, he's growing. Tonight I thought he embraced, some of the emphasis. I thought, he had a big offensive rebound and put back, his ability to pick up full court, like you said. Just all the little things that, go into a specific night, a specific matchup. Throwing a lot at him, and, he's taking it all in. He's a sponge, and he wants to be able to do everything.
Coach, today at shoot-around, both Grayson and Ryan had talked about getting back to playing Suns basketball, having fun out there, playing relaxed. What did you see maybe tonight with that shift from them in particular, too?
Yeah, I mean, Grayson, huge shooting night, finding ways to, I thought he moved in and out of, some pick and rolls and got to some slips. And then, obviously the guys are creating maybe some help and finding him. So he was huge. And Ryan's, learning the pick and roll game, different things and getting to the pocket and making plays. So, our guys got to, that feel, that the ball movement, the people movement, I think that's important for us.
Coach, with the trend of the past several games of shooting around 33s rather than going towards 40, is this something where a conscious effort of less frequency on jacking up threes and more higher percentage twos?
No,